Savannah, as a parent, you look at your children when you're raising them and you're like, this one will probably go this way, or this one will probably do this. And she turned out to do exactly what I always thought she would do, which would be a champion for those that had no voice. I just didn't know that she would end up being the champion for her parents who lost their voice.
Yes. Well, and I will tell you, I know you spent time in prison, but orange was never your color. Never your color.
Well, thank goodness I never had to do the orange. So he said that we were the Trumps of the South. Jurors are there, and he gets up to present his case, and he says, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you, he said, first of all, let me commend you for your being here to do your civic duty. This case will not be boring. He said, it's a Lifetime movie. He said, it's a cast of beautiful people, excessive wealth, private planes, homes. When I'm finished presenting my case to you, I will have officially presented to you the Trumps of the South. But, you know, I had an Obama-appointed judge, and then we were prosecuted by a Democratic office at the U.S. Attorney's Office.
But all the people who are sober now, I mean, they talked about like your generation for the first time, drinking is actually decreasing for like the first time in forever because, you know, I think
well, I mean,
you realize you are a generation that is more in touch with, okay, this is what my downfall is, and you know, in order for me to get to here, I've got to let go of something.
Yeah, but I mean, that took me a long time to realize that, though, and I think it's probably pride and ego.
Were you targeted, you and your family?
Absolutely, and that's come out now. But you know, I had an Obama-appointed judge, and then we were prosecuted by a Democratic office at the U.S. Attorney's Office, and they had no desire for the truth. None whatsoever. I mean, they actually put false evidence up that now they're having to face the music for right now under this administration.
Yeah.
Some breaking news. Golf legend Tiger Woods has been arrested after being involved in a car crash near his Florida home. It is his third crash in 20 years. Tiger was not injured and was alone in the car. The driver of the truck that was involved in the incident was also not injured. Officials say he has been arrested for driving under the influence with property damage and refusal to submit to a lawful test.
Our DUI investigators came to the scene here, and Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment. They did several tests on him. Of course, he did explain the injuries and the surgeries that he had. We did take that into account. But they did do some in-depth roadside tests, and when it was determined, he was placed under arrest and taken to the Martin County Jail. At the Martin County Jail, and even on scene, we really weren't suspicious of alcohol being involved in this case, and that proved to be true at the jail. So Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew 000s, but when it came time for us to ask for a urinalysis test, he refused, and so he's been charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test.
Breaking news. Tiger Woods has just been arrested for DUI after a car crash in Jupiter Island, Florida. The crash happened earlier today when Woods was driving at a high speed and tried to pass a truck, but clipped the trailer, causing his SUV to flip onto its side. He was able to crawl out of the car and was not injured, but officers on scene said he showed signs of impairment. This adds to his history, including a 2017 DUI arrest and his serious 2021 crash in California. This all happened just minutes from his house on Jupiter Island, Florida, one of the most exclusive communities in the country. His estate sits on 12 acres of oceanfront land and gives him around 10,000 square feet of living space after he tore down the original home and built his own for over $60 million. The property includes a private golf practice course, multiple pools, a tennis and basketball court, and a dock. Would you live here, and what are your thoughts on Tiger Woods' arrest?